Okay, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Carolina Panthers. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A first down throw for Mariota. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he stopped immediately there. Josh Jones in on the stop. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Mike, 50. Give me that zoom, fellas. Let's go.
Looking to throw on second down. Mariota. And he'll hit Jeffrey, complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Right there. 54, right there.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
Wait, 20. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Watch twist. Regular.
Brady now on first down. Moncrief brings it in. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, exit. Check. 59. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Check. Double tight, guys, double tight. Even.
Following the interception here, Mariota. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You can try and underthrow it and go back shoulder, but your timing has to be impeccable. And here, I think it was much more of a duck than a designed back shoulder throw.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. They had a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
What do you want? What do you want? Slam, slam, slam. Check, 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 check. Hey, check 24. Watch 23. Land now. Check it back. Protein spill.
On second down now, it's Henry. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
On first down, Brady. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Brady to throw. He's going to float this one deep, looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. Fournette, a first down carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
One.
On 2nd and 1, Mariota. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Brady. And that'll be incomplete.
Brady's pass, incomplete on the throwaway. It's 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right. Hey, Orbit. 59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Motion. Hey, check it.
Shotgun now for Brady. And that is incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
Early in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Throwing is Mariota. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Margus Hunt able to drop him for a loss of a couple. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they'll start with a 1st and 10. At their own 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the 25 on second down, Brady, blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Wait, that 53. 59. Hey, 56. Hey, Charlie. 59. Switch. Check. Hey, Alabama.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And he'll take it just outside the 40. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man is Galladay, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. First down, Mariota. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. You ain't going nowhere. Tighten up. One. Kill. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go. Play action now. Mariota. He'll find Galladay. That's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. That's Brown. Touchdown, Carolina. A.J. Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. One. 57 to Mike. Hayward. Stop your whining. 57 to Mike. 57.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Completes it to Dixon. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Man, move it. You got to get that. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
Now Mariota. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10.
Mariota. Flush to his right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Bandit. Jerk. Motion, motion, motion.
Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man.
That's Brown. Touchdown, Carolina. A.J. Brown with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And, man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Go, go. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Check the out. Check the sugar.
Now Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. And that'll set them back 5.
They can't start the franchise. Wait, that round 80? Round 80? You can't block me. You can't block me.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That second down play nets a -4.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Motion. 54.
No, 66.
Let's go.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
54. Oh, you got deep? Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Alert!
Yeah, let's get that ball right here.
Smooth.
4, Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4.
From the gun, it's Brady. Going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Robbie Anderson, his first touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Packers 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Around the NFL, they're in the second in Philly. And the Steelers there out to an early lead. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, watch that.
Mariota to throw it. And now he'll tuck it and run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mike's by 4. Watch the run. 54's Mike.
On first and 10, here's Mariota. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Final play of the half here. Mariota completes it to Hardman. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On third down, Fournette. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Brady. Well, this is caught by Williams. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're going to face a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. And a movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
So forget the 3 and out. The penalty makes this 1st and 10.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Mike, check.
Operating from the gun. Brady finding Williams once more, complete. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
On second down, Jacobs takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. 57 to Mike.
Mariota now from the 50. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing again on second down. Mariota to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Myles Jack can just flat out cover. It doesn't matter who's out there, and he can do it really well in man. How about what he just did there in zone, though? Eyes in the right place, saw where the ball was going, reacted appropriately, and knocked it away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. They just get the play off. Now Mariota. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Now Aldrick Rosas for the field goal attempt.
For the field goal, a 32-yard attempt.
And the kick by Rosas is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist.
This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 58 yards. Now, he's got their only touchdown. This offense struggling. They target him again.
Everyone is looking for the hot hand, and sometimes you just don't have it. Maybe it's just lukewarm. But you go to that guy and try and turn it hot. Try and get things going. Find a way to get everything kick-started. As you noted, he has their only touchdown, so he's had the most success in the game thus far.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Don't get nervous. 22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers.
To throw, it's Brady. He completes it to Henry. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Derrick Henry. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. And his kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Right here. That's what I do.
Kill.
One.
They'll run it again with Fournette. 7 yards there and a first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. Mariota on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Blue 18.
54 Mike. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. He gets it to Brown, complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. Mariota now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
54 Mike. 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Here's Mariota. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. This is caught inside the 15. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big pickup of 38. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Leonard Fournette, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They begin with Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Alpha.
Here's Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Looking deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. That turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
You're exactly right. They played smart, couple of 1st downs, and this one should just about be over.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Fournette. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now Mariota. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. They go play action. Mariota. He'll get this one to Galladay. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
That's it. Big hit.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Mariota now. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Recall, 132 fight. One. 57's the mic.
On 3rd down, Mariota. The 20. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Bravo. 72.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerry Tillery able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
You think you won't get this? Hey, I got him. That's me. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
53, Linda! Hey, exit.
I got you.
Hey.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's got Moncrief. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here I come.
Shotgun now for Brady. It's complete to Williams.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
Hey, Haywood.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Mike's 5'9". Mike's 5'9". Here we go, D. Here I come. 59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check. 59. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. Rip.
To throw again on second down. Brady, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Mike, 380.
It's our time. It's
Ozzy. 128.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
I got him. Go Bandit.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check.
Brady will try again on second down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jerry Tillery able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Rip. Hey, Delta.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Here we go. Mike, check. 59.
Hey, 66.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Panthers take over first and 10.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. To throw Mariota, and he's going to go down again. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout, as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Kill. SOS. Alpha.
Now Mariota on fourth down. Got a man. It's Brown. And now here comes their final timeout, as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Check. Watch 54.
Throwing here, Mariota. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for Carolina,
All right, get moving, men. I don't want to see anyone walking around. Winners do not walk. Let's see some hustle out there today. We got a big game this week.
Here we go, Pac-Man. Waiting! Here we go. 180! Hold on! Here we go. Blue 8, what's your son? Go. 120! Hold on! Son! Blue 80! Where's son?
No pressure, but this is it. We are going for gold.
All right. Small steps in the right direction. That's what we've been talking about. You know what? Today you took a lot of those small steps. I'm proud of you. Keep it up.
Here we go. 180! Hold on! Go. Blue 80! What's your son? Son! 120! Hold on!
You have got one more opportunity.
What's your son?
Let's go for gold.
Here we go. 180! Here we go. Blue 80! Hold on! Go. 180! Where's that? Son! Blue 80! What's that? Here we go, Pac-Man. 120! Son! Here we go. Blue 80! Hold on! Here we go. 180! What's your son? Go. Blue 80! Hold on! Son! 180! What's your son? Here we go, Pac-Man. Blue 80! Hold on! Here we go. 120! Where's that? Here we go. Blue 80! What's that? Go. 180! Done!
man. That was great. I mean, you had a great day today.
Done.
The game is starting to slow down for you, isn't it? I can't wait to see what you're going to do on Sunday. Good job.
Here we go, Pac-Man. 180! What's your son? Here we go, here we go. Blue 80! Hold on! Here we go. 120! What's your son? Go, go. Blue 80! Hold on! Done! 180! What's done? Here we go, Pac-Man. Blue 80! What's done? Here we go, here we go. 180! Done!
All right, man, bring it in tight, bring it in tight. Let me tell you something. That was the best practice.